What up, everybody? It's your boy CG back at you guys again with some crypto news. Now, today we're going to be talking about JP Morgan after Jamie Dimon called Bitcoin a fraud, buys Bitcoin on the dip. So a lot of people were speculating that. I even had the thought that okay, this is just FUD that people are about to take advantage of. But if you guys understand, from following this news, a lot of people that actually work with JP Morgan did not agree with Jamie. So this may not actually be Jamie personally, how can I put this, buying these coins. Hey, it may even be, there may have been an inside thing where Jamie came out, took the fall as the fall guy just so that they could pursue buying Bitcoin on the dip. Who knows what's really going on? But the point is, Bitcoin got bought up by JP Morgan. I mean, Bitcoin hit what, $3,200, $3,100 the other day, yesterday or the day before yesterday. So according to public records of Nordnet trading logs, the two associated firms, JP Morgan Securities and Morgan Stanley, bought roughly €3 million worth of XBT note shares. Interestingly, after the recent regulatory crackdown in China and the statements from JP Morgan's SE, Mr. Dimon talking trash about Bitcoin, his firm bought the dip on the 15th, so yesterday. In fact, out of all the companies on the list like Goldman Sachs and Barclays, the JP Morgan team of buyers purchased the most XBT notes. Bitcoin exchange traded notes are a popular investment vehicle for mainstream investors and financial management firms who want exposure to Bitcoin. A few institutions offer ETNs, among them Denmark-based Saxo Bank, which sells notes called the Bitcoin Tracker. JP Morgan applies for blockchain patent 175 times. JP Morgan doesn't just purchase Bitcoin notes, but also heavily involved with the blockchain fever that has infected banks across the world. The financial firms applied for a Bitcoin alternative patent with the U.S. over 175 times in 2013. The company is also working on an Ethereum-based blockchain alongside, according to people familiar with the matter, working with Zcash development as well. With the Ethereum project called Curum, JP Morgan has its own GitHub repo that explains how the permission blockchain does not need consensus mechanisms like proof of work or proof of stake. Former lead the firm for Bitcoin and blockchain projects. So boom, there you go. Former executives, people jumping ship. Man, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. It's crazy, man. Yeah, you can't trust anything people say. Just like you can't trust the media. You literally cannot trust any media outlet. You can't trust these bankers. You can't trust the media. All you can trust is your own research and yourself nowadays. Because, man, I'm not saying you can't trust people. You should always be open to trusting people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you guys have like a common goal that you're working towards. Trust has to come into play as a team. But when it comes to like hearing news, so on and so forth, never trust it. Just trust your instincts and know how that news that's coming out can affect the world or investment that you guys are participating in. Because beyond that, it's all just jargon. It's all just either trash talk, propaganda, whatever it is, whatever the underlying motive is behind the news. Whether it's somebody trying to gain clout for their media outlet, website, whatever it is, company, or just people wanting to trash talk, whatever it is, there isn't always an agenda behind everything. So guys, be wary of what you guys take to heart when watching news. Guys, you should take news and media related information and convert it into a positive for yourself at all times. Even if it's already positive news, always look for a way to make negatives or whatever it may be into positives. Like negative news could mean that you're about to get something for cheap. You never know that. It's crazy. A lot of stuff is happening. Like the other day when China launched the those missiles, continue doing the freaking. I said China, North Korea launched those freaking missiles over Japan, freaking going crazy. The U.S. dollar jumped back up in value. And people was able to profit and sell off. People probably sold off on that. People who were into Forex or, currency trading, they sold off at that point. And boom. Like we already know the dollar is on a depreciating, is going bearish right now. But that piece of news which could be viewed as a negative because, you know, North Korea, you know, trying to flex. I really don't understand why North Korea even has to do all that flexing, to be honest, guys. Because I mean, if you got Russia and China backing you, like, why even flex? Like, there's no reason for you to be scared of what the United States may do to you because you've got those two superpowers behind you. But like, it's not a good look for China or Russia to be defending you if you're still doing BS like that. But that's not the point. Right now we're just talking about, you know, just converting positives into positives and negatives into positives. And always try to make money out of a situation, no matter what it may be. There's a way for you to make money out of something. It's just that hustler mentality, that hustler mindset. Man, you guys don't understand. If I had a lot more free capital, I have so many opportunities available to me right now that I'm taking advantage of slowly but surely, but extra capital will speed up the process, man. It's ridiculous. I'd be a whale. I would be a freaking Bitcoin whale. One day. Well, yeah, everybody, that's what's going on with Chase. In other news, not even in other news, as far as, you know, just speculative information, guys, I predict, like, you guys know how I'm doing my Masternode segment. I honestly do predict that Masternode coins are going to be far more rare and hard to come by a year to 2 to 3 years down the line, everybody. That's why I'm doing this Masternode segment, because I understand the future value of Masternode coins. If you guys think about it, you know, logically, in the future, when everybody's jumping into cryptocurrencies and the market is more regulated and, you know, it's more filled out, the market's not a baby or even child market no more. It's on its adult, grown-ish. So, you know, the explosive returns that a lot of people are seeing in the crypto market are gonna be nil. Like, you're not really gonna see that as much. It's possible for it to happen, but it's not gonna be as frequent as it is now. You know, it's not gonna be just a common everyday thing, because right now it is a common everyday thing. So people are going to be looking for that same euphoria that the baby stages of the crypto market gave them. And what better way to do that than to either, you know, I don't know, make either your own coin, your own Bitcoin company, cryptocurrency, whatever it may be in the future when all those regulations are passed, or go for passive income coins, i.e. Masternodes. Masternodes, everybody, I guarantee you, are going to be hard to come by in the future. Even the ones like Linda that are like valued at 11 Satoshis right now, 12 Satoshis right now, that thing is, I guarantee you, that thing is going to go nuts. No Limit Coin was freaking like 25 Satoshis, 30 Satoshis the other month. And now look at this thing. This thing is freaking up there, 9,000 Satoshis, like, you know, 50 cents, 40 cents, you know, 30-cent range. It went bonkers. So Masternodes, just the premise of what they have to offer, or what, you know, holders can benefit from just, you know, being in possession of these things. Man, I don't need to tell y'all to put 2 and 2 together, man. Like, it's just common sense. You guys have to have a long-term perspective and a long-term outlook on these things that we all are investing in. Masternode coins are definitely going to be worth some money in the future. And I guarantee you, things like Linda, coins like Linda, right now, their 11 Satoshi is not really worth anything, but in the future, when people actually do create Masternode coins in a more regulated environment and an adult crypto space, they can charge like $10, $5. They could charge dash money for their Masternodes because they know what they're worth. They know the worth of these coins, and they know that people are looking for that euphoria, are looking for that guaranteed money month-time from cryptocurrencies. It's like a brain blast, everybody. I'm just trying to give y'all a brain blast real quick because I see it. I know it. I know for a fact. If you just look at it and just think about it for a second, you guys will find the answer. But that's it for today's crypto wrap up, everybody. This is your boy CG. I'll be back at you guys tomorrow with another crypto overview and another crypto wrap up. All right. Peace, everybody. God bless. Do your due diligence. Don't be a D-rider, and be positive.